Welcome to the Hip Joint, where Futurama fans get in free. Episode 2 starts without a cold open, which they are a little inconsistent with the first two seasons. And the opening line, as seen on TV, you'll all be familiar with if you've ever shopped at Walmart. Futurama lore states that the rat population got so bad in New York that owls were brought in to help with the problem. But by 2999, the owls had taken over as the new primary pests of the city.
Hey!
Bender bending this alarm clock is a reference to the famous La Persistencia de la Memoria painting. I can get past this flavorless dog food looking cereal, but I won't accept is using water instead of milk. I'm making this the first pick for the best moment of the episode. You gotta love Fry's confidence.
Hey, when you look this good, you don't have to know anything.
I love how Fry finds this obviously human-looking piece of meat in what obviously looks like a coffin of some kind and just assumes it's edible. Luckily for him, it is.
My God, this is an outrage. I was going to eat that mummy. 40,000 channels and only 150 of them have anything good on.
150 channels out of 40,000 is 0.38%. And according to Nielsen, there are 817,000 TV shows available on streaming. That percentage equals about 3,100 good shows, which I think is a stretch. And yes, I did do the math. Out of those 150 good shows, Fry finds All My Circuits, the show within the show, starring legendary robot actor Calculon, Maurice LaMarche, and his co-star Monique, Tress MacNeille. John DiMaggio is also credited with voicing the human friend. We get our first of many in-show advertisements.
RoboFresh, designed by a robot, for a robot.
It's strange how Hermie's mouth doesn't move
We'd bill you for the coach.
when they throw Fry and Bender out.
We'd bill you for the coach.
They really lean into Bender's need of alcohol at the beginning of the show, and how badly it affects him if he doesn't drink it. But there are a few episodes where he goes a long period of time without alcohol, but the cigars always make him look cool. I should probably mention that this episode's title, I Roommate, is a reference to the book I, Robot by Isaac Asimov, and also the movie starring Shia LaBeouf. Bender's compartment is a lot like Mary Poppins' carpet bag. It can magically hold just about anything, like the keys to his apartment.
Come on in, I'll give you the tour.
If you convert Bender's apartment number from binary to ASCII, it is the $ symbol, which is perfectly fitting for our money-hungry robot. Why doesn't Bender mention his closet now, when Fry is asking for somewhere to hang his clothes?
Look, pal, you've only got one set of clothes, and you're not taking them off while I'm here.
I think killing all humans is at the top of Bender's bucket list.
Hey, sexy mama, want to kill all humans?
We sure are cheerful this morning.
Yeah, this past week with Fry's been a blast.
I don't think I could survive an entire week sleeping like this.
Now you're okay.
Bender erases his memories so he and Fry can start looking for a new place, which brings them to their first option in this underwater palace.
But if you like dank, forget about it.
Option 2 is a reference to a famous piece of artwork as they check out this funky place based on Relativity by Moritz Escher. And the writers seem to have a personal grudge against New Jersey for some reason with option number 3.
Oh, no catch. Although we are technically in New Jersey.
Not one place even remotely livable.
Fry and Bender luck into a new place after a friend of the professor is killed in a tragic accident.
To shreds, you say?
Another great background character is the wisecracking crazy cat lady, Hattie McDougal. Number 3 for Tress MacNeille.
It's got a TV, you young what-you-call-it, idiot.
I'm assuming Mr. and Mrs. Mobutu didn't have a will or any relatives of any kind, if Fry and Bender can not only immediately move into their place, but also take possession of all their stuff. The items they trash from this top shelf are shown in this shot to be as high as the second floor, and I'm just wondering how they did this. Here, we see Bender's infatuation with Calculon, which evolves into a psychotic obsession later on.
In my mind, we're friends. This diorama proves it.
Bender delivers another great catchphrase, and the one I quote the most.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun on the bun.
Hey!
How come? 'Cause I'm the Fonz, huh? Hey!
You see, I have a terrible secret, and that secret is...
To this day, every time I see this episode, all I want to know is what Calculon's secret is. As the mob storms the apartment, Tress MacNeille is credited for voicing the lady with the huge ass, while John DiMaggio voices the recurring character Randy.
The robot has to go!
I'm a fan of the fan theory that this moment was like a nexus point for Bender, almost rewiring his brain, which we later learned that electricity is a very potent drug for robots. Bender starts displaying much more human emotions, like how sad he gets that he and Fry aren't going to be roommates anymore. After just one night of not drinking, Bender gets blind, stinking sober, causing him to walk past these neon signs like in the movie The Lost Weekend. But instead of neon signs advertising alcohol, the signs read, no liquor license, public library, Bible study night, boring geology lecture, and the last one for a water fountain. These are the last places a sober robot should be. Bender barges into the apartment acting all crazy, and this line is my next choice for the best moment of the episode.
I'm sober and crazy and I don't know what I might do.
Don't do it!
I don't know what it is yet.
After talking Bender out of chopping Leela's head off,
Cutting Leela's head off won't solve anything!
Fry lets Bender amputate his own antenna and tossing it out of this terrifying window. Honestly, they're like 20 stories up and have this floor-level, 2-foot open gap towards certain death. That's insane.
Apology accepted. After all, you're only human.
They may have gotten it backwards, but at least they learned the lesson.
Oh, never mind.
Luckily, Bender's antenna is found in time for it to be reattached, but not after getting shamed by Big Earl, this being the last pick for the best moment.
You call that an antenna?
And equally as lucky as Fry for finding his lost hair and skin flakes he left at Bender's apartment.
So that's where those skin flakes went.
The big reveal comes as Bender offers Fry a window to let its plant get some sun, where he discovers an entire multi-room apartment, which honestly could have been mentioned 15 minutes ago. But hey, if he had, we wouldn't have this great third episode, and we'd never learn how Fry gets such a sweet pad in New York, because everybody knows, ain't no way that place is cheap. That completes episode 3. All that's left to do is hold the vote for the best moment. Is it going to be Fry's confidence?
Hey, when you look this good, you don't have to know anything.
Bender's insanity?
That's right. I'm sober and crazy and I don't know what I might do.
Don't do it!
I don't know what it is yet.
Or this savage roast by Big Earl?
Bingo.
You call that an antenna?
Vote now or comment your favorite moment, and don't forget to like and subscribe.